Hi guys, in this video I'm going to be teaching you guys how to start a successful Roblox YouTube channel. In this video I'm going to be covering thumbnails, recording software, like how to record, editing, also how to make a Discord server, basically just covering everything, how to make a channel, and how to upload a video. I'm going to be basically covering everything you'll need to know to start your channel. Also, if you find this video helpful, please consider subscribing. It would help me a lot. Okay, so right here, I'm in OBS, OBS 27.1.3, Windows 64-bit. I will have a link to the download in the description. So first of all, right now, you want to first be able to set up your mic. So you want to go over to where it says Mic Auxiliary and go to Settings and go to Properties. Here you'll have the microphone, USB, PMP, audio device. That's my microphone. There's other ones. You might have a list. So if you're on like a laptop, you might have an integrated microphone. Next, we have desktop audio. You can mute and unmute that. And you can adjust the volume of each. Then over here, we have how to actually capture what you're seeing here. So this is actually display capture. You can use this, but it'll have the Windows thing at the bottom, and you don't really want that. So what you can do is have a window add a window capture. So you go right here and you can add a window capture, and then you can click it and go to right click and go to properties and have the window and click Roblox, and then you're capturing Roblox. And if you want to hide the display capture, you just click the eye like that. And you can also add a video capture device, which will be your camera. You can just add that, and they're all right here in this thing. There's also the game capture, which will work like with Red Dead Redemption 2 or any other game you decide you want to record. And then to change the settings of everything, click the settings button. Actually, no, don't click that settings button. Go up here and click File and go to Settings. And you want to have the video set to video output. So mine's set at 60 common FPS value, but if you don't have as good of a computer, you can scale it down to 30. Also in hotkeys, select a start recording and stop recording key. And mine, I have the number on my keyboard, the minus, and just have that. That's good for me, but yeah, so that's what I use for my thing. So when you're ready to record, you just hit the number key. Let me just turn my volume down. So you can just hit the number key real quick, and that will start the recording. And when you're finished with the recording, you can just, with that one clip, you just hit the number key again. And don't worry if you are experiencing like if you want to cut out something in the clip. I'll talk about that later once we get into the editing software. But as you can see, when you're recording at 60 FPS, it looks very smooth like that, and it's a lot smoother than the 30 FPS, and it'll just make your recording look better quality. But like I said, if you don't have a very good computer, this will not work very well. Okay, so the editing software that we're going to use today is called DaVinci Resolve. Let's see which one I have. I'm just double checking. I have DaVinci Resolve right here. And that's what we're going to be used to edit, and it's DaVinci Resolve 17. You click here. I'll have a link to it in the description. And you can just scroll down here right down here, I believe. And it has a free download. Right here, it's free. Click this and follow the steps for downloading it. Okay, so once you're in DaVinci Resolve, you want to click New Project and name it what you want. And then you have, then you'll have this on your screen. This is what it'll look like, and it'll have everything here. What you're gonna want to do is No Clips and Media Pool. Click Import Media, and scroll down, and you can pick out of your clips what you want to import. For example, we can start. I'll just put this clip, and you want to hit Change to match the frame rate of the file. Then you have your thing here. This is a clip of me trading, and it's pretty simple right here to just drag it in. But if you want to add effects, such as titles, you can add, there's a huge list of titles. Some you have to have the studio to get, which costs like 200 something bucks. But the basic title, you can just drag it down here, and you can edit the font. You could say trading. You could say trading like this, and then change the font to whatever you like. You could make it this font. Then you could change the color to whatever you like. Let's just make it, how about we just make it orange? Actually blue. Like that. That's a nice blue. And you can actually drag it around to make it however you like. You can change the size. Drag it around like this. However you like. You can have it at the bottom or at the top. Whatever you want. And that is how you can change the text, and you can add stuff to it. You can change the size. That's a little too big, but you can change the size however you want. And then we also have effects. There's a huge list here. This could be for this. This could look good if you want like a transition or a blur or anything you want. There's all these that you can. So let's do the radial blur. Let's add it to this. And it'll look like something like this. And that's what you could have. You can change the blur. You could do everything you want to it. Let's see, how do I get rid of the blur? You could, just click right there. You could click attributes. Okay, I don't know how to take it away. That's a little embarrassing. But you could just, no, I'm just gonna, you go up to edit, and you can just hit undo if you like. That's what I usually do. Something else you could do is blur it for a set amount. You can set the amount of time. For example, I'm gonna add the Gaussian blur, and that's gonna be the Gaussian blur effect is gonna only be for a certain amount of time. You can go up to effects, and you could do the length of it. You could do I don't know how to set the. You can set the strength of it. You can also, let's see what else you can do. I don't know exactly how to set the length of it. Oh, actually, I do know. So here's the thing with this here. I'm just gonna undo this real quick. Is you can actually undo. There we go. So you can actually, wherever you want, see this, there's this red marker thing. You can drag it to go to a certain part of the clip. So you just want to blur for a little. like say you want blur right here, you can right click this and click split. Then you select this section and you add the Gaussian blur like this. So then it only blurs this section and then the rest is unblurred. Another thing you can do is you can have, let me try to find it. You can have the, where is it? Something called the dent. Right here. You can have the dent. You can add the dent right there. And you can click effects. You can click the strength. I usually would turn it down. You just want like a dent in someone's face or something. I don't know. You can change the size. You can click split right there. This section you can delete the dent. There we go. And right here you'll just have a nice dent effect. And it looks pretty cool, I guess, if you want to like put in someone's face or something. You can also have other effects here, like vortex. There's lens distortion. You can have the waviness right here. And it looks pretty funny. Yeah, you can have that. You can have like literally there's so many things you can do, which is nice. There's like film damage here, which is like old effect. Whatever you want. You can put whatever you want here. I'm just gonna delete the vertical. Okay. And then another thing you can have is transitions. There's all these that are cool. You can have the slide left here like this. I'll show you. And then just continue to the rest. It looks pretty nice in my opinion. There's also the zoom. I'm just going to delete this transition. Delete. And you can have, this one is pretty cool in my opinion, the zoom in. Right there. Just set that nicely there. And it looks pretty nice. It just makes your video more smooth. And it just adds a nicer look. You can add, like I said, there's plenty of effects. The last thing I want to show is zooming. So you want to go to video. And you want to click like a little part in the video. You want to click right here where it says zoom. Just click that little red thing right there. And then right here, like a little towards the end, you click it, and then you can drag your mouse so it'll be like this. And then you'll have something that looks like this. And slowly the camera will zoom in. And that just looks nice in my opinion. You can also add like, yeah, that's just what I like using. That's basically DaVinci Resolve, the editing part. Then you want to go over to deliver. And you can select the name of the file you want. And you can select the resolution. And the frame rate. I have it at 60. Also, you want to have the automatic as the quality. And the keyframes automatic. You can export in whatever type of video you want. There's all these. And you can do that. And then you just simply add to render queue. And then you have the name of the video. So I'll go like until save. No, well basically it'll show up in the queue, and then you just click render all, and then you just wait for it to be rendered. If you have a nice computer, then it'll definitely change. So what you want to do is go to your channel, and if you don't have a channel created, you can just create one after you sign in with your email. And you can just go here, and then you can go up to YouTube and go create, and you click upload a video, and you can select a file. I'm just gonna do like any video, I don't know, just something here. This is the last video I made. You select it, then you will make the thumbnail, which I'm about to show you how to do. Okay, so how I make my thumbnails is with Canva. I'll have a link to it in the description. And you can just click create a design, and I usually search up YouTube thumbnail. And it'll be like this. So there's templates here, and I recommend getting Canva Pro, and you'll see why in a second. So there's elements, you can just search out things, and then there's also this. So you can have, say I want to make get the polar bear pelt on its own, you can crop it down so it's just the polar bear pelt, and you click done. Then what you can do is go to edit image, go to BG remover, and then I'll just remove it. You can erase what you don't want, like I don't want this E circle, and then hit done. You can also show the original, which is nice, but yes, you have to have Canva Pro, which I don't think is too expensive, but it might be a little. Then you can select this as your background, drag it up like this, and you can hit send to back, so then your pelt is still showing. Then you can add a little glow around it, which I do. I usually put a blue, and if you want to have a solid line, you want to have like some glow, you can do this. There, this looks pretty nice, right? And you can change the size up. I usually put it at 10. But I usually set this so it's just a solid line like that. You can also copy and paste it like this. Oh, well, actually, I need to edit image, copy and paste. There we go. Paste, and you can just paste a bunch of these. And you can also add text. I usually click add a heading, right? Then you can click here and go to the font. I usually use the Edo. That looks the nicest in my opinion. So, best way to grind polar bear pelts. And you can adjust the size to however you like it, and it'll automatically readjust. Let's just drag this down here and just scale it up a bit like so, and then just put up here. Maybe I want to add like some arrows, right? So arrow. You can have this one. There's ones that you need with the Canva Pro, like I said, and you can change, you can rotate it. And I'm gonna make the color of the arrow the red clickbait arrow. It's actually not a clickbait video. None of my videos are. And you can have it like that. Say I want to add the polar bear right here. I want to crop this down a little, so it's just the polar bear. And you just want to have it like that. And Canva Pro isn't too expensive. But I'm gonna show you another thing you can use. It's not Canva Pro, so you have the polar bear there. That's what I usually do. But there's a free one, which I'm about to show you in a second. As I was saying, there's a site called Removebg. I'll have a link to it. And you just upload image. You can go to Roblox where your images are. You can, this works fairly well, I'd say. You just stick that in there, and then it removes the background. This one is fairly good too. I used to use this, but Canva Pro, it is better for more advanced images, like I'll show you in a second. Say for example the polar bear. I don't know how well this is gonna look. Yeah, there's already some stuff. It still works great though. I actually use this sometimes. Some ways it's better than Canva Pro sometimes, but there are times when it's not. Let's try this snowman. This works fine, I'd say. It's Canva Pro is better because you can scale it down, and it's a higher quality image. Let's try, what should we try? Let's try this cow who actually got out of the pen. yeah, it just doesn't do as good. But it still is good. Like, I'm not saying it's bad or anything. The images aren't as high quality. After you have that, add a description, add your thumbnail, and hit next. Add an end screen. You can just slide and drop stuff. This is nice because then people want to watch more, that enjoy your channel. Make it public, and then hit publish. And then you're done posting your first video. So this is my Discord server. I'll have a link to it in the description. Basically, you can, this is the format that I have. You can use this format if you want. You can add bots and stuff. You can join, you can have the talk so people can join. You can have uploads. Why do I have, bruh. You see what, so basically, I post my uploads on here. You can have everything on here. Just make the Discord server. It's actually not that hard. There's probably videos. I'm not very good. I actually got my friend Joey Mim to make it for me. Yeah, so I'm not personally very good. Here's some other people's Discord servers. See, they're pretty, it's not too complicated. Just look up a video. I'm personally not very. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. And if you find this if you found this helpful in starting your YouTube channel, please subscribe. It would help me out a lot. And I'm trying to grow my YouTube channel as it is. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.